G'day, and welcome to today's Snuff. I'm your host, LeNezzz, and on this episode, I'll be reviewing Otto Chancellor. That's right. So, from the makers over at Toke, this is described as being a rich SP, slightly mentholated with big bergamot notes. And I'm looking forward to big bergamot notes, that's for sure. Word on the street has it that it's that is quite fine, almost buttery of texture. The menthol is always described as being fairly low, and the bergamot high. So let us dig in. All right. Ooh. Wow. That is a bergamoty snuff. For sure. As far as SPs go, this here has that note. Clumps amazingly. Yeah. Gorgeous. Almost has somewhat of an oily kind of sheen to it. Very moist. I would say as far as SPs go, this is a fairly moist SP. Compared to other Toke products, which are not always SPs, but as far as their other SPs go, definitely. And compared to Jackson's, far more moister than much more moist than the Jackson's. All right, take a first little hoot here. Wow. That is the bee's knees. Absolutely. That bergamot. Wow. Very strong. Very strong. But surprisingly super easy to take. Super easy to take. Not very high on the nicotine at all. At least I'm not feeling much of that kind of initial little pulse there. And definitely has kind of like that oily feel. Yeah, let's take another hoot there. Take a good one. Wow. That is delectable. Oh. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Kind of gets you a little there too. Beautiful, beautiful. It's funny, eh? I almost get kind of when I was growing up, my uncle owns a garage, right? Does some mechanic work, and it almost has that kind of mechanic, kind of garagey smell, aroma to it. I don't know if it's the mixture of that very faint menthol, and as far as menthols go, this is like almost non-existent. But it's almost like that very light menthol just picks up that very strong bergamot, and it gives kind of this almost like a mechanic-y smell to it, like if you were working on bikes, or if you were kind of like tearing apart flathead on your truck or something. Like, this is almost the note that I'm getting. It's phenomenal. It's very complex, very complex. I was not expecting that at all. Very nostalgic. that is something. Wow. Now I've heard that there's also kind of a citrusy note to this too. I'm not quite getting it, but that is a very tasty snuff. Very impressed. Very impressed. Yeah. Lovely. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well. Wow. Yeah, I agree with everything that the word on the street has to say. Light on the menthol, big punch on the bergamot, and creamy, buttery oiliness to it. It's spot on. It's spot on. So yeah, there you have it. I hope you really enjoyed the review. If so, hit the little subscribe. And till next time, happy snuffing, my friends.